change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Wow. Ugh. You know, trying my best. Had some technical issues today, trying to get everything set up and working properly. But yeah, I think we're all ready to start now. Hello everyone, my name is Rika Bird, and today we're going to be playing some more World of Warcraft. Today we should have early access to the next expansion, the War Within. But that starts in an hour, so what we're going to do in the meantime is we're going to run some old raids. I'm trying to get a specific belt from this particular place, and it's for the set I am currently wearing. Do I not have the shoulder slot? I thought I did. But anyway, let me see if I can't find the set for this one that we are trying to get. Should be right here.
Hello.
Oh, I'm on the wrong difficulty. I need to go into normal. So I'm gonna step out of the raid and set it to normal. I'm gonna set it to normal, and then we'll head back in. Oops. Alright. Now, this should go fairly quickly. Shouldn't take any time at all. But it's a fun raid. This one is from the expansion Warlords of Draenor, where Garrosh Hellscream, the former war chief of the Horde, went back in time and changed history, and one of his minions, Blackrock, set up this foundry to supply his Iron Horde with all of its weapons and siege engines.
Hey, Franz! Franzog! We got a jam! So, go unjam it then! I ain't done jamming it. I unjammed it last time! You wanna tell Blackhand we got a stamper that ain't stamping? Hey, you! Get in there and unjam that stamper! Yes, dispatch. We'll have some impurities.
I love the thought of Franz and Hans being orcs. That's kind of funny.
Hear me now, and believe me later. No, not like this.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're going to be getting the cloth and leather sets from here too, because I am able to collect those sets. So that'll be cool. Yes, and from me as well, Mother, thank you to everyone who donated yesterday towards the funeral fund. It's very much appreciated. Alright, let's get this boss going.
Work. You've interrupted my work!
Speak, friend. May your blades never dull.
I think the boss I need to kill here to get the belt that I'm looking for is called the Iron Maidens, and they're a pretty late raid boss, so we're gonna be killing quite a few bosses before we get to the part I actually need. Which is just how it goes sometimes. Whew.
That beast was irreplaceable! Where are the attackers now? I want them dead! Dead!
Oh yeah, these mushrooms, they give like a haste buff. Let me see if I can't get the, yeah, there we go. If you walk in and out of the haste buff, it'll give you more and more. Until it stacks up to 10 times. Speed indeed. And we missed our elevator, even so. Man, I hate when they put elevators in raids. Give me a staircase any day. All right. We go down this small tunnel first. I remember this raid being decently hard when it was current content. Ignore any odd transformations you see my character go through. Also, it's an effect of a trinket. I don't like trinkets that forcibly shapeshift you either, but it gives me extra stat bonuses, so... That one's a leather piece. Cool. And this looks like it could be... Oh yeah, that's definitely the rogue set from back then. More of the cloth set. That's definitely a warlock set. Man, the sets in this expansion looked really cool. And then when Legion started, some of the sets were a little bit iffy, but they really went downhill in Battle for Azeroth. They just did not look good. Let me show you a couple of the examples of the Battle for Azeroth ones. So we had Uldir. This is their normal set, heroic set, and then the mythic set, which normally the mythic set, since it's the hardest difficulty, generally is supposed to look the best, but it just seems so lackluster compared to some of the other mythic sets that you can get. What does the Raid Finder look like? I mean, even the Raid Finder, in my opinion, looks better than the mythic set. But that's up to interpretation. This one's not too bad. This is like the only really good set that we got. Hi, Opal. I'm doing okay. This set was pretty okay. The Battle for Dazar'alor had this bone-looking set, which I thought was pretty cool. The heroic set was disappointing for sure in terms of looks, but the other parts of it looked pretty cool. And then there was the Eternal Palace, which looked like an armor set that I could get from, oh, right, I need these bombs. But yeah, this set looks like some of the sets that you can get from any mob in the game. It just didn't really ring out super well. The mythic set's okay. Gold's always a good choice, but yeah. And then there was Nyalotha, which is like old god themed, and it wasn't too bad for what it was supposed to be. If you saw the raid that this all came from, you would probably likely agree with me. But yeah. Where are the enemies at? There they are.
Damaged! Keep scum from sabotaging the furnace!
So yeah, for this raid boss, you were supposed to pick up these bombs and blow these sides closed to reveal the actual boss, which is this giant fire elemental.
Get it under control! Warlord, we have it under control! It is free! Warlord, we have failed.
A small fire is extinguished.
What a drama queen.
What happened to my furnace? Where are my guys? Shut these intruders down!
One of the things I like most about running these old raids is that there's just this sort of power element to it, where you feel extremely mighty.
Come! Your meat and bones will feed. Let us crush them. The others will avenge me.
Haven't quite made it to the Iron Maidens yet. The boss that we need to try to get the belt we want. But we're almost there.
Master, put the stack of her! Red ball incoming! Red ball incoming! Send her on down the line.
I think the funniest part about this particular boss is that it's based around a rail system. And this particular rail system outside of the dungeon or raid doesn't exist. It was never actually implemented on the outside because of how disorganized the development team was in making this expansion.
Blackhand wants to see these shipments in Caledor. Now!
Yeah, oop indeed.
Blackhand won't tell her. Wasn't on the schedule.
Rip public transportation indeed. Couldn't even get it right in a video game. Personally, I absolutely despised this expansion. It was not fun. Alright, here we are at the boss I really needed, the Iron Maidens.
My pleasure. Morag, load the ammunition into the main cannon. Right. What? The trains are behind schedule? I think I see the problem. Let's see how well you've trained our soldiers, Garon. You insufferable! Ha! What brutality! What bloodshed! Beautiful. Sorka, this isn't a game! Get down there! Don't worry, I'm coming. This looks fun. I'm going to enjoy this.
Hey, I got it! Yay! So now I have the complete armor set for this dungeon, or this raid.
My favorite! Find these invaders and bring me their heads!
Alright, and now we're just gonna beat up the last boss just for some extra money. This raid went a little bit faster than I had expected it to, so we might have time to go do another one. But the real question is, which one do we want to go and do? There's so many to choose from. Guess we'll go and just take a look and see what can be done. Maybe we can go get a peek at Nyalotha, which is one I haven't done all the way through yet. I wonder if Nyaloth has been fixed up to be doable at any level. We did Tomb of Sargeras and the other raids before. So yeah, I guess Nyalotha would be the one to go for. Now we gotta wait for another elevator. Yay, elevators.
You're the dogs who've been wreaking havoc throughout my foundry! Step forward. I will put you in your place.
Sure you will.
I'll burn you alive, even if I have to flood the whole foundry!
Alright, so... let's see, what is the closest or the fastest way to get to Nyalotha? It depends on where Nyalotha is currently, because it pops between two places. And I can't tell where it's at, so I guess we're just gonna head back to Stormwind and try to figure it out. I'll put you in your place! Dies with one hit, yep. Exactly, this is how running the old raids works. Alright, first off, we're gonna sell the stuff we got.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Okay.
Very good.
So the first place to head to would definitely be Pandaria, so we can check to see if that is where Nyalotha be. Pandaria is always one of the more places I have a fondness to. I'm gonna have to take a look, see if I can find Sordorni, who will take us to what is known as the present. Don't remember where she hangs out. May have to look that up, actually. Yeah, let me look it up really quick. Up there. Okay, let's go check where this is indicating. She's inside. Wonder if I have to do the initial startup quest for Battle for Azeroth in order to see it. Let me read up on it a bit. Oh, okay. Well, we can give this a try to see if this is where she actually is. Doesn't look like it. I may have to do a quest line to get it, which I did not know about, which is actually really annoying too. That will take too long, so we'll just choose another raid. Let's see. Can't do Castle Nathria for a similar reason. So let's do... Let's go do Uldir. I'll go do Uldir. Well, that's not easy to get to either, is it? That's another quest line I'd have to go through. Guess I can't really do any of the Battle for Azeroth ones then. That case... Let's see. Guess we could go really old school and get some of the older armor sets. like I'm still missing the helmet from Black Temple. So let's go do that one. We'll go do the Black Temple. What's the fastest way to Outland? I think there's a portal out just outside here that will take me there. So yesterday, I had explained to you about,
How are you? See you around.
You are welcome here. Please be careful, friend.
I can't remember where the...
What can I do for you? Have
There
a
we
good
go.
one.
We talked about Illidan and him being out in the Outland. This is the wrong dark portal, but that's okay because we can change time. So after Illidan got his power from the Skull of Gul'dan, he did a lot of things to thwart the Burning Legion out in Outland, which is sort of like a place the Legion had kind of abandoned after it was destroyed, but still had a presence there. So he cleared that out and took over Karabor, which is also which is now known as the Black Temple.
Farewell.
And that's where he currently resided during the Burning Crusade expansion, training his elite demon hunters, which is another class I may try again at some point. So this is the Outland. This used to be a planet, but this is all that is left of that planet. When Gul'dan when Ner'zhul decided that the Legion was too spooky, he decided he was going to open up a bunch of dark portals on the surface of Draenor. And, well, the planet couldn't handle that, so it broke apart into all these tiny pieces. And this is all that's left. And this is the Black Temple. Let's see. All right, first boss.
In the name of Lady Ba.
I have most parts to these sets from here because this is one that I ran a lot. It's been out probably one of the longest raids out there. The only stuff that's older than this raid is classic WoW stuff. There's a small section here where we get to mount up, which is nice. Any dungeon or raid that allows you to use your mounts to speed things along is definitely a good raid to run for loot. Maybe after this one we'll go do the Sunwell. Ooh. This is a battle pet, and those can sell for quite a bit. Gonna put that down there for now. Oh yeah, I can start getting some of the claw. I keep forgetting that. It's just such a new feature. I just keep forgetting it exists. But the cloth sets are something I don't have that I can get from here now. I don't play a lot of cloth classes. That's usually why I don't have the sets for them. Same with leather classes. Any of those I don't really play as. Though Demon Hunter is one I might pick up again, just because it is a very cool class. This guy, Terran Gorefiend, is actually the very first Death Knight. Though not like the typical kind of Death Knight you would think of, like Arthas's Death Knights. No, he was an orc soul put in a human body by Gul'dan. And we all know who Gul'dan is, that orc warlock that we beat up yesterday for doing all sorts of demon shenanigans. So back when this raid first came out, it was designed for up to 40 people to come in and defeat the boss on. Imagine coordinating 40 people must have been an absolute nightmare. I don't think that they changed the minimum requirement for these raids until the end of Wrath of the Lich King, which they changed it from 40 to around 25. I'm gonna take a quick stop by the vendor over here and sell the stuff that we've picked up.
Take time if you need. See.
All right. So we got 2 more bosses over on this other side of the temple, and then we start heading up towards Illidan. How many bosses were in this again? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bosses total. And this one was a particularly important one because it dropped legendary weapons. Let's see. The Warglaze of Azeroth, which were these big ol' thingamadoodles. The only Warglaves in the entire game until Demon Hunters were introduced in the game as a playable class in Legion. Everyone was so excited to get the Demon Hunters. Now they're kind of taken for granted, to be honest. Hello, Minotaur Magi. We're just running old school stuff until the early access starts. It'd be cool if we got the Warglaves of Azeroth while we were in this raid. The odds of getting them are extremely minuscule, though. There are 3 battle pets that drop from this particular boss, and each one sells for a pretty okay amount of gold. And we got one of them. Nice. Oh, look at that. We also got a wand. I don't know how often wands are useful, but this is the battle pet we got. Always a good time. Hopefully we'll be able to sell that for a good amount of gold. I have seen them, I've never played them. I do hear they're good though. Oh, that might be good to sell also. Oh yeah? The boss give you Bayonetta vibes, huh? It might actually, well, it depends on which Bayonetta game it is, but it might actually be inspired off of the Bayonetta games back when Blizzard took inspiration from other franchises and stuff. You could get references all over the place. I know somewhere in the game, and I haven't been there yet because it's too sad, but there's a tribute to Robin Williams in the game. Because Robin Williams was a avid fan of video games. So much so that he named his daughter Zelda. But there's a tribute to him in the game, and it's a genie, which, you know, obviously is appropriate for one of the roles that he played as the genie in Aladdin. And if I recall correctly, the genie in question makes quotes that Robin Williams once said. Yeah, there's all sorts of small memorials in the game for past players who are really big in the community, to celebrities, to even some of the developers who've had family members go before their time. It's a nice little way that their memory can always be remembered. And whenever people, you know, look up what is this thing in reference to, they'll always have a little piece of fondness with them about the kindness that the devs put in the game. That sword looked nothing like its picture.
I wasn't business or pleasure.
Got another battle pet. That one does not sell for a lot. Maybe I'll keep that and make it later. Seems like we're gonna be right on time with the release of the early access, because it starts at 6. From what I've heard, it starts at 6. So that's 10 minutes away from for me. Oh goodness, excuse me. Oh, I'm just doing my best to try to hold it together today. I don't remember if I have those. Looks like I do. I think I just need the helmet, and I don't know where I get that.
Hello.
Blah blah. Thank you for the pets, Mama. I know you two are very likely having a day where you're just trying to keep it all together. So I'm hoping that you're feeling pretty okay today, Mama. So if you're wondering who this guy Akama is, he's actually a Draenei like me, but they suffer from something called, I think it was the Rappox. It was a disease that the Orcish horde used against the Draenei to cut them away from the light, and it misshapen them. Yeah, I feel you there, Mama. Oh, this fight was actually a big, important moment in Warcraft history.
Be wary, friends. The betrayer meditates in the court just beyond.
And it was the creation of one of World of Warcraft's most important quotes that is used over and over again. You are not prepared.
Your duplicity is hardly surprising.
While they talk, I'm gonna put some eye drops in because I have time.
Slaughtered you and your malformed brethren long ago. We've come to end your reign, Illidan. My people and all of Outland shall be free. Boldly said, but I remain unconvinced. The time has come. The moment is at hand. You are not prepared. I will not be touched by a rabble such as you. Behold the flames of Azeroth.
Their fury pales before mine. We have some unsettled business between us.
How is it even possible?
Ah, my long hunt is finally over. Today, justice will be done. It's finished. You are beaten.
You have won. But the Huntress is nothing without the Hunter.
there's the early access. Champion, Magni Bronzebeard needs your help. Azeroth is dying. Before this war, a massive demon called Sargeras stabbed the planet with a sword. Our planet cries out in pain while the Horde and Alliance fight amongst each other. Magni Bronzebeard believes you can help heal the planet's wounds. Meet him in Silithus. He has set up camp where Sargeras' sword impacted our world.
Champion, Azeroth cries out for your aid. Come to Silithus. There's something you need to see.
Alright, well, we didn't get the Warglaives of Azeroth, which is a little disappointing, but not surprising at all. But let's go to Silithus and get started on our early access. I don't think so. It's just the Horde and Alliance always are at each other's throats. It's an odd situation to be in. Warcraft is kind of having an identity crisis.
Da's awake. We need you to return to Dalaran, quick as you can.
Got something in my eye. Okay. Alright. Wait, so are we going to... Oh yeah, that quest we don't need. We're going to Silithus, or... Okay, well I guess we're going to Silithus, which is weird. But... we can easily get there. It says for us to go through this portal, so... Not sure why it would have us go through this portal if it wants us to get to Silithus, but... Take the portal to Grey Fang Enclave. Oh, wait. It's being weird. Caverns of Time makes sense. I don't think that after Shadowlands, though, either faction is really gung-ho for war. There's the big old sword that I was talking about that was stabbed into the planet yesterday. It's amazing how far away you can see that thing. Mostly because the view distance didn't used to be so great in the game. Man, we could not have timed ending that raid better. Silithus, the wound. Seems brighter than usual. At least brighter than I remember it. So he's awake and looking a little bit lustrous again.
Tales to tell.
Let's see. I can hear the cries of the wound beneath my feet. Azeroth trembles in pain. We must find a way to ease her suffering.
Remember your duty to Azeroth.
Something's not right here.
Back to work. Fight for our world.
Let's see. Our world's dying, Colonia. Sargeras' sword has cut deep, the pain driving away. Hear Azeroth's voice, but she needs more than a speaker. She needs a champion. Wait a minute.
Our world must be healed.
This isn't right. It tricked me. It tricked all of us. It gave us the quest for Battle for Azeroth for some reason. I think what it intends for us to do is go to Dalaran, where Magni's at.
Even if no one here will help us, we must fulfill our duty. Let us pray that what remains of our order will be enough.
Oh, that's for a different quest. This is what we're looking for. The quest slept like a rock. Haha. Alright, so Magni is awake after being knocked out trying to speak to Azeroth. Let's see what they have to say.
Best mind your manners in the presence of a queen.
It seems like the old coot is perfectly fine now, and here he had me all worried.
You may take your leave.
Welcome back, champion.
If you hear anything I need, let me know.
Alright.
Well, out with it.
Well, that was quite a nap. I wasn't expecting Azeroth to be so loud. To normal folks, she gently calls out, but with our connection, it felt like she was screaming directly into my crystal noggin. I saw it though. Kaz Algar, an island of Earthen, bathed in fire and smoke. That's where Azeroth is trying to lead us. That's what we need to protect.
No rest for me.
Kaz Algar. The Titan installation mentioned in Alderman's records.
And it may now be in danger. We must convene the council.
Let's see, is there a stay a while and listen?
Always more work to be done.
Alright.
There remains much to be done.
I must discuss Magni's revelation with the Council of Dalaran. Please wait here while we convene. I'll wait for you here.
Once more, Dalaran is called to the aid of our world. Magni?
Azeroth showed me a vision of a city in flames in the ancient lands of Kaz Algar. Her voice was desperate.
Illyria!
We must act quickly.
She's looking different.
Archmage Drendon has proposed, and the council agrees, that we bring the full force of Dalaran to this Kaz Algar. Make ready, our people, and prepare the city for teleportation. Whatever lies ahead, we will face it together.
All right, so we've teleported Dalaran once before from the wasteland of Karazhan to here, where it currently is at the Broken Shore. But now we're about to. I'm gonna move this to a new window that way we can keep it on the speech. Now we're gonna move it to this Kaz Algar place.
To work.
The council has decided we travel to Kaz Algar. Dalaran will teleport as soon as we're able. Will you lend us your aid in the preparations?
It is a world.
Our citizens must be prepared for Dalaran's departure. Can you ask around the city to see if anyone requires aid? I'd also like for you to speak with Bran and Archmage Drendon. They both had concerns that would be best to address before we depart to Kaz Algar.
Always happy to help.
Right? Let's see, another quest here from Bron.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
If we're going to be exploring new lands in Kaz Algar, then we'll be needing help from the Explorers League. But they won't be alone in this adventure. The League is teaming up with the Reliquary again, just like on the Dragon Isles. They're calling themselves the Algari Expedition this time around. I'm just a wee bit worried if they're still getting along. Exploring can tear folks apart just as easily as bind them together. Can you check in on the lot?
Travel safe.
Alright, Minotaur Magi. Have a good evening. Thank you for coming on by today.
Hello there.
Magni's vision foretells that Kaz Algar may be enduring some turbulent times, and so it is best to ensure that Dalaran is ready for the worst. Here, take this wand. It's been attuned with Dalaran's defensive magic. Just wave it near strategic parts of the city to strengthen our magical defenses.
Goodbye to you. If Kaz Algar is under attack, we must prepare for the worst. You'll need to perform the strengthening spell in key locations. The wand will do the rest.
All right. Before we get started, I am going to sell, and I'm going to update my transmog set. So that means...
I have many wares.
Sell the junk. Then sell all this stuff. All right, here we go.
Many farewells.
Let's see. Maybe we should go for the Dalaran Defender set because it is relevant to the expansion. So let's do that. And I think we'll choose a new weapon as well. I believe we got... Let's see, there's that weapon which matches the set pretty well, but this is the official Dalaran Defender sword. Let's see, we also got the mace. And the polearm? The polearm's an interesting looking one. I think I'll actually go with this sword because it fits the set better. Alright.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Let's get hoofing it. First spot, let's see. First, we're gonna stop by here. I hear Dalaran is moving again. Could you help me make sure my shelves don't fall over this time? Nail the shelves to the wall and secure the loose items. Thanks. Last time, a dagger nearly flew into my eye, though I would look dashing in an eye patch. So the Violet Hold is a prison that stores many dangerous creatures of Azeroth. Let's make sure none of those demons escape. Seems like everyone's pretty excited.
Even if no one here will help us, we must fulfill our duty. Let us pray that what remains of our order will be enough.
What brings you here?
Nope. Oh, Colonia, would you be a dear and eat some of this food for me? I'm worried that it will go bad in the new climate. Sure, why not? Thank you. When we moved to the Broken Shore, all my winter roots went bad in a week. Thanks for your help. Appreciate it. They gave me a snack. How nice. A little kindness goes a long way with me. Definitely want to secure the vaults. Seems like I'm not the only paladin who had the same idea to get dressed up in the Dalaran Defender armor. It just feels so appropriate.
Aye, that's the one.
Last time we teleported, the butterflies that weren't in cages were left behind. Can you help us catch them? You have a knack for this. I'll ask for you next time I need an exterminator. Oh, there's a Murloc, Sir Finley Murgleton. I must say the Dragon Isles sound like quite the adventure. Aye, it was full of danger too, enough to even give Olbron a few grays in his beard. Well, I'm sure this mysterious Kazalgar will be just as full peril, if not more. Hopefully not too much peril, given the circumstances. Agreed. The typical adventuring sort of peril will do just fine. Bring it on, Kazalgar. There is nothing Reno Jackson can't handle. Right, well, looking forward to working with you all. Oh, they all seem like they're getting along. Salutations, hero. I must admit I'm quite excited to see Kazalgar. There's so much to explore there. Brian wanted me to check in on you.
May the stars guide you.
It's sweet of Bron to check in on us. Let him know that we're getting along just fine. Let's see. We'll go strengthen the other vault, and then we'll come on over to here and strengthen the council chambers. It feels so nice to be in Dalaran again doing stuff. Violet Citadel has been secured. Time to go tell them of our progress.
Good to see you, champion.
Well done, champion. Let's just hope it's enough. I would hate for anything to happen to our city right as the world needs us most.
You're always welcomed in Dalaran.
The answers are here.
They're getting along. Well, I'll be a goat's uncle. No offense to Dagran. Well, that certainly makes my job easier. Thanks for checking in on them, all the same.
Don't do anything I wouldn't.
We will defend Azeroth.
Thank you for your help.
Together.
It's important that the citizens of Dalaran are ready for whatever may come.
Remain vigilant.
From what Magni has seen, Kazalgar may not be the safest destinations. We'll be relying on your aid should a fight break out. Let me know when you're ready to depart. Alright, let's do it. Dalaran stands at the ready. Are you prepared to leave for Kazalgar? I'm ready to depart. Here we go. Imagine just a full-ass city appearing in the landscape.
But my visions were of fire and war.
Something's wrong. I need to find Khadgar.
Uh-oh.
Drendon. Where's the rest of the council?
Drendon's been dead for
years.
Oh, shit.
And you never once sensed my presence. Oh, it's not time for that yet.
Oh, God, and we used his wand.
Eager for a fight. Perhaps this can keep you occupied.
Oh, that's not good. I love her bow, though. That's pretty sick.
How could I be so blind?
Well, Xal'atath's just good at what she does.
My arrows strike true.
She was Archmage Drendon all along. Xal'atath has been watching, plotting, right in front of me. How could I be so blind? And now she's invading Dalaran with an army of Nerubians. Xal'atath planned this. All of this. She wanted us to come to Kazalgar.
I do not know.
As much as I'd love to hunt Xal'atath down, our first priority must be to securing civilians. Rescue whoever you can and tell them to head to the landing nearby. I'll find mages to teleport everyone to safety.
Dalaran will not be a fly in Xalatak's web.
Alright, let's do it. Head to the landing! It's just a little chaotic. No, not the mining vendor and the mining trainer. No! Get moving! Yes, even you, the greedy Baroness, get going. Oops. Whoa, this stuff sells for a pretty good amount. You gave us cheese, get moving. They're everywhere. This definitely seems chaotic as heck. Alright, now we gotta get to the landing ourselves. Looks like we got quite a few people to safety here. As the first group evacuated, but we're not done yet.
They will not escape.
Follow me. We'll work together to find any others in need of rescuing. That was cool.
Hide from me. There could still be more survivors. With me, champion.
Let's do it. You disappeared. Looks like they're working on containment. Whoa!
Damn it all! Cut through the sewers and find Khadgar. He'll know what to do.
Alright. How do we get down to the sewers from here? Oh, right, down there. Alright. That mailbox looked a little funky. Let me take a look-see. Oh yeah, no, it's just blocked because of void magic. That's actually kind of cool. A neat little detail. Anduin.
Glad to see you haven't evacuated yet. The
Absolutely
Nerubians are
not.
Capturing the rogues who live down here. Let's rescue them.
Oh, those are cool. What was that? These are unlike any Nerubians I've ever seen. There's one more back here. No rogue left behind.
A friend once showed me a path through here. Head to that sewer grate.
All right. He must be referring to Jaina Proudmoore. Where is Jaina anyway?
The exit should be on the right. And here's our exit. What can I do?
Looks like we saved who we could. Let's just hope the other rogues escaped.
I hear a radiant song.
Best if we split up here. I'll guide everyone to safety and see about getting them evacuated. In the meantime, you should search for Khadgar. I'm sure he could use your aid as well. You'll find another exit further ahead that should lead back to the surface.
We have lost. I'll get them to safety. Try to find Khadgar.
This is indeed chaotic and not what I expected at all. Oh, a new appearance too. For mill armor, which will be good for my Drekthir. Anduin seems so calm. Oh, there goes the statue of Antonidas. Whoa.
High in the sky and nowhere to flee. Gather all you can find. Bring them below. Zalatath has plans for them.
That's terrifying. Oh boy. Alright, punk.
There you are, champion.
Khadgar! Whoa! The frames! Oh! What is that?
Ah, good to see.
I'm glad to see you're okay. There's no end to these Nerubians, I'm afraid. At least for now. Dalaran is lost to us. But but the people remain. We must be, they must be our primary concern. What do you need me to do?
We must take this portal down to Kaz Algar. Those who escape will still need help. I must first find Deliria. We'll meet you when we're able.
The portal flickers and twists, making it impossible to see through to the other side. Another cutscene, it seems. Though it's a very low frame rate for some reason.
Khadgar, we meet at last.
Zalatath, I presume.
This city is home to such power. All squandered by the Kirin Tor. I'll put it to much better use.
Like hell you will.
Damn, he really gave everything into that shot. And she gave no fucks. Atiesh, the staff of the Guardian.
There you are.
Illyria!
Get out of my head!
Khadgar?
This isn't the real fight.
Goodbye, Guardian.
Holy hell. The city of Dalaran hasn't been destroyed like this since Arkamon.
Over here! I found them! I'll get these rocks off you. Just let me... Ah!
Oh, crap. Sounds like Jane is here. Oh my god.
Champion, to me!
Pure chaos.
What would you ask for daughter?
Colonia, you survived. Good. Keep your weapon at the ready. This battle is just beginning.
We all have our...
The Nerubians are everywhere, Colonia. There are too many for us, for them all to be solely crash survivors. I've seen others burrowing up from the ground. This Queensguard Xerix was laying in wait here to overwhelm us. Let them know we are not easy prey. Cut them down.
A single spark can set the world aflame.
Thrall's here too. We survived mostly unharmed. Not everyone was so lucky. Many who were in Dalaran when it went down are unaccounted for. They will need our help. Search the battlefield for survivors. Help them in any way you can. We need everyone up and fighting.
Now.
We have to push forward or we'll be slaughtered.
Rescue who you can along the way. Rewards your chosen soldiers. Destroy them.
No, this feels like a battlefield. Holy crap.
Them screaming into the depths.
Hey, you! Give out these antidotes! I'm gutting venom sacks fast as I can!
Alright.
Help! I can't even move!
Moira! Dagran!
Oh, Dagran, are you alright?
Yes. Thanks to Granda teaching me stone form. Wait. Where is he? We've got to find him.
Dagran, wait!
You there! Help me stabilize this portal, quickly! Excellent! My arcane guardians will hold this area. Help the others!
There's a rare spawn up there somewhere. Right there. See if we can get to it in time. Doesn't look like it though.
No, Mana. I cannot.
You have my attention.
Oh, I ate this guy.
Thank you, champion. I got the wool pulled over my eyes. Literally.
Much better. Now, there is work to be done.
Any news?
Dalaran housed many precious and powerful relics. Many of them were damaged in the crash and are now malfunctioning. They must be destroyed. Take this scroll I have stored and shatter a shattering spell within it. Read the words aloud and its magics will be unleashed. Report what you have done to Jaina when you are through. She will understand.
Use this scroll. These relics must be destroyed before they overload.
Oh, there's that rare spawn. Oh, excuse me. Goodness. This is what being a paladin is all about. That's a quest guy that we haven't gotten a quest to kill yet.
That always stings. Get moving. I'll take care of the wounded here.
This Hellstone will be helpful. Alright, let's turn on what we've got.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
Good work, and we've made progress as well. Perhaps we can press forward.
We will brave this.
Destroying more of Dalaran seems unconscionable, but you and Atheist did the right thing. They were unstable, and we could not risk their power being used against us.
Control your power, or it will control you.
It is good to know many survived. When this battle is over, we will recover the bodies for those who did not.
Together.
Jaina, Thrall, we need help. Magni's in trouble.
Anduin, you're alive.
Queensguard Zarix emerged from the ground and surprised Magni. He's near the farthest edge of the wreckage, fighting off his swarm. Moira and I were trying to help, but we couldn't draw them away. Come with me. Magni needs our help.
Will I be forgiven?
Follow me. Magni can't hold off Xerix much longer.
We'll hold the line. Champion, help Magni.
There's Magni.
Father for my ascension. Die in arms so that swarms of us ahead.
Come and get some, you chitinous bastard! We can't hold them!
Oh, wow.
To ground, my soldiers!
Trespassers! My directive is to protect the Isle of Dorne. Leave at once.
Trespassers? You saw us fall from the sky and fight for our lives. We need aid.
What you need matters not. Your presence is not authorized by the Titans.
The Titans?
Now, don't you be talking to my daughter like that, you great stone!
An earthen, hardened like a diamond. A Thragar.
You've seen others? Akin to me?
I have only heard stories of their heroics. It is a sign from the Titans.
Laddie, it weren't Titan magic that...
What he means to say is, yes, of course, and we'd be honored to...
Dornegal! What disaster have you brought to our city, Outlanders?
Well, he's not wrong about that part.
We must return to the city. All of us.
I love their birds. Alright, I gotta get my own.
It is my oath-sworn duty.
You may not
to
be
protect the
trespassers,
Coreway.
but you are not our allies either, Outlander. If you are to blame for the Nerubians emerging, then you are responsible for the attack on Dornegal as well.
May the Titans carve your
You have
path.
brought death and destruction to our shores, the likes of which has not been seen in a millennia. But you have Nerubian blood on your hands and Thragar at your side. This is more than enough to earn my trust for now. My Storm Riders and I must return to our capital, Dornegal, and investigate what is likely an ongoing attack there. Fly with us. Our slipstream will allow you to soar through the skies with ease. I will send other Storm Riders to collect your allies once it is safe for them to land.
I have work to do. The edicts mandate that I defend the Coreway. I must return to Dornegal. My Storm Riders will gather the rest of the survivors. Now, take flight.
You sure are slow.
The Coreway. I have failed in my oath-sworn duty. What is your query?
What have the Nerubians wrought, and why?
Fly high.
I do not yet know why you have come here, Outlander, but you seem efficient in killing Nerubians. As are we, the Storm Riders, vanguards of this isle. The Nerubians are an ancient enemy. I would not be surprised if this Xerix knows and fears me, the Storm Ward. Even so, we could use your skills to help us protect Dornegal. I have a Stormrook for you to ride. Mount up and help us rid our city of these insects.
We are the... Even with a novice rider, this Stormrook will reduce those spiders to ash.
Alright.
Drive back the Nerubians around the coreway. I will handle the ones farther into the city.
I love quests like this.
They are retreating. Well executed, Outlander. Now, I believe you and your friends have much to discuss. Conversation
I don't know why the Nerubians have returned, or why they would attack Dornegal. For now, I must focus on assessing the damage to the coreway. Our brethren, the machine speakers, may need our aid, and it is the Titan's will that the way to the center of Azeroth be kept open.
May the edicts...
The center of Azeroth?
The edicts.
By the Titans, the coreway appears completely destroyed. It will take years, perhaps centuries, to remove the rubble and repair the damage the Nerubians did to its center structure, much less traverse to the world's core. More than that, with the Stonebound gone, I must take a moment to decide what to do. Your friends have safely arrived. Speak to them and stay out of my way. If we need you, I will let you know.
We brought the Nerubians here.
No, the Nerubians were focused on the coreway. The attack was another part of Xalatath's scheme.
Speak to Thrall. The fight is far from over. We must take it to Xalatath. What is the plan? So many cutscenes, I love it. We need more of this, and wow, I love it.
Much chaos and destruction.
We have to regroup. Has anyone seen Khadgar?
No.
We will grieve him in time. But Thrall is right. Without reinforcements, we're at Xalatath's mercy. But no matter what she's planning, we must stop her.
Jaina and I will rally the Alliance and the Horde, but it will take some time for us to sail back here.
Right. In the meantime, we'll stay here and keep the survivors safe.
You will. Not me.
Illyria, we need your...
No, you don't. I can't keep anyone safe. But I can hunt down Xalatath. And make her pay.
Another Windrunner, off to do her own thing. Oh boy.
We will be back, and we will be ready.
To see Jaina and Thrall fighting side by side again is kind of nice, though. My directive does not account for you, Outlander.
Be vigilant.
I have failed my people. The coreway is impassable. Dornegal's lifeline to the ringing depths has been severed and has the path beyond. The Nerubians will get their comeuppance. It is my edict as it is my will. I will ascertain if the council ward yet functions and bring him to the archive. Speaker Brenth should be there, Titans willing, but oath-sworn citizens are still in peril. If you wish to ally with us, clear the debris here and help our survivors. I will meet you at the archive.
May the Titans carve you. I will check on my people, the oath-sworn, while you clear the rubble. Edicts guide you. Be gone, filth of the depths! You hold no claim here.
Edicts, oath-sworn. That all sounds daft to me.
Magni, come on, dude. I know you're depressed and stuff, but we kind of need you to focus. Who are you? Did the Titans send you? Nubrians. It has been centuries since their last attack. This square-cut gem is heavy for its size and emits a faint glow, engineered for the earthen programming and memories. This gem, like cache, is removable and can be uploaded to the earthen archive. Interesting. Like a computer chip. The Korway was our link to the rest of Kaz Algar. The Earthen's body is split from falling debris. A shattered gem lies within its core, too broken and embedded to be meaningfully retrieved. Oh, I love the way these guys' armor shines like that. That looks so good. It's good to see so many people interested in the game too.
Us. Survivors from the beach?
If they are truly allies, perhaps all is not lost.
I follow the council's
You made it.
directives.
Good. Is that a memory gem? You should not have disturbed our dead, but you have brought it to the right place.
A memory gem. There will be more to recover, I fear.
That voice sounds so familiar. Oh, hey, look! There's someone here from my guild, Foxtail Caravan. Hi, Hanasi. Good to see ya. I'm not on my main, so they won't recognize me, but I'm Speaker Brenthe, a machine speaker here on behalf of the High Speaker. I serve on the council in his stead, presiding over its restoration of the archive. The Titan machine instilled in Dornagal. Excuse me. The destruction of the Korway is regrettable. I have not returned to the ringing deeps in centuries. My processing lingers on the fates of those I know there and how they fare. What is a machine speaker? It is hard to explain to an outlander, but I will endeavor to be brief. All earthen are hard-coded by a keeper, and by extension the Titans, with the primary function that they must perform. In the Isle of Dorn, every oath sworn keeps one of two. Build and maintain the structures and facilities of Dornagal and the Korway, or protect the city of Dornagal and the Korway. In the ringing deeps, the land below the Isle of Dorn, there is the third edict: maintain the Titans' machines above and along the Korway. This is my edict and the edict of my people. All earthen look to us to save us from our eventual stasis and shutdown by repairing the stone vault and the awakening machine. We have so far been unsuccessful.
May the deeps continue to ring.
The memory gem you recovered is what its name suggests. It contains an earthen's memories, directives, and hard coding of our edicts. This building, the archive, is the nexus of our civilization. Here, memories are cycled, cataloged, and stored at the end of an earthen's scheduled rotation. With the codex I have invented, we can access one or two memories from the memory gem. Take it and read the memory gem you found. Use the prismatic codex to review the memory gem, then return to the memory gem to the archival repository in the archive.
Conversation terminated.
She sounds like Mother in a way.
Do you have an appointment?
I am Merrick's, Council Ward of Dornagal. I appreciate your aid, especially in light of the fraught nature of your arrival. You must forgive Stoneward Belgrim. Being suspicious is part of his directive. A formal discussion of our situation is warranted. If you wish to strike back at the Nerubians, as we do, meet us at the Foundation Hall. Belgrim and I need to review the data so far. Oh goodness, excuse me. In the meantime, you are my guest. Take my ring, it will allow you to access Dornagal's amenities.
Go where the edict. Welcome to Dornagal. You are the first outlander to visit in years.
This hefty ring's square stone is worn smooth from time, and its band is etched with foreign letters.
Nerubians everywhere. Look out!
It was Odin. I knew him. His memory will be preserved. Please deposit his memory gem into the Archive's repository.
So, the Archive holds every Earthen's memories. Can you view them?
Dagrin, this may be a solemn ritual for them.
His query is valid. Yes, but the Archive has been inaccessible for thousands of years.
That's so sad. See, this is why Magni being here is actually so important, because he has a lot more experience working with Titan constructs and machinery.
I attend to the Archive.
It is comforting that Odin will be preserved in the Archive.
Task resumed. Thank you. Keep the device. You may find use of it if you find more memory gems.
Dagrin, this seems like a place you'd be keen to explore. I'll be back for you when I know it's safe.
I have a feeling Dagrin's going to be very important to this expansion. He seems curious, but also very brave. I like him. And it's actually kind of sad because, like, his legacy is one that most people would mistrust in his society. Just because of him being a Dark Iron dwarf. Let's see. Ask Guard about profession trainers. Yeah, that is a good point. We should get to know where to go. Blacksmithing, please.
We will continue speaking.
Thank you. Oh, look at that ram. Oh, that is such a cool goat. I've got to show my goat friend later. They're going to love it. Actually, I got 2 goat friends that'll be interested to see him. Alright, so it seems like the blacksmithing trainer is across the way, so let's glide on over. Oh, and the rostrum of transformation is here too. We can change our bird to match our armor set. Let's see. Armor colors should match as well. I like the Hammerlight one. Ooh, the heavy plate one. And yes, bracers. Gotta have the floofy tail. Can't go without the floofy tail. Ooh, let's see if we can get one that's like mine. Ooh, even better. It's armored. Hell yeah. I like the crown. Yes, very lovely bird. And it's my bird. Alright, down we go. Let's see. Do have some blacksmiths here, but where is the trainer? Unless they're further below. Oh, maybe inside this building. Okay. Ooh, this place is cool. Ooh, I didn't see that. It startled me. Excuse me. No one let me talk to her. Oh, there we go. Seems like some lag is cropping up. Well, let me talk to her. Well, let's see if we can't find the mining trainer at the very least. It should probably be within the same area, I'd imagine. Maybe a quick reload will allow me to talk to her. Oh, I may not be able to yet. They may not want us starting our profession journey yet in early access. Let me see.
Communication initiated.
Profession trainer, mining, please.
Return if you wish to speak again.
Catalyst. Interesting. Well, at least I can start mining. I can start blacksmithing at any time in the future, so... Item enchanting tutor.
Do you have a query?
Let's see. Mountains tremble before you, Outlander. I am an expert at people watching. You, for example, look like you love rocking a super sweet gear.
Resuming.
Hello, Outlander. I've heard your exploits since your dramatic arrival on our shore. We Earthen welcome your aid. I can teach you how to enchant your gear with resources from my land. To defeat our enemies, every bit of power helps. Complete the item enchantment tutorial by using items received from Eldrin with your own items. You'll also be able to... Oh, cool,
the
cool.
Titans will return. Be
Here,
ready.
take these. The scroll's power is a perfect match for the ring, but you can also enchant your own rings if you wish. Let's see. We'll enchant the rings we already have because they are better than the ring she gave us.
Work cycle interrupted.
You may be undefeatable as the Earth itself. On your way now, Outlander. Let's go for critical strike rating.
May the Titans carve your path.
I appreciate being able to enchant our rings this early on. And them giving us the ability to, even though I'm not an enchanter. Wow. This place is really cool looking. I love it. Let's see. Braun, you're okay. The adventure of exploring the unknown. There's nothing like it, eh, Colonia? You made it, Braun. What's going on here?
I'm not about to leave the Isle of Dorne unexplored. I have a reputation to uphold. Loads of
Let's see, what are Delves and the Delvers' headquarters? This place is where we're going to gather all the things we found exploring the Delves of Khazar-Galar. Oh right, Delves are areas that contain precious treasures along with dangerous foes. I'll help you to explore any that you find. You can bring a few of your friends if you want, or it could just be the two of us. We'll work together to get some treasure. That's cool. I can't wait to be able to do that. Now remember, this is early access, so not all the features are going to be available to us, nor should we expect it to. However, we can start leveling and get to, I think, max level, which is going to be 80. Let's see. Another Outlander from the beach, are you? A few of your sector, Anduin and Magni, arrived earlier. They're downstairs. News of your aid to us has traveled through the city. I welcome you and your allies, and will help you as best I can. Although, if you share the same food requirements as your compatriots, your choices are limited. What we consume is unpalatable to you. Gems, ores, and cinder brew. This inn was created because we did have travelers like you once come from below. But now I can see what I can have. Let's make the inn our home first. Makes it easiest for us to come back here later.
Beds are scarce. We have resorted to using the proscenium as a field hospital.
I see, I see. Let's go and see how everyone's doing down here.
So many injured. I will help if I can.
We're lucky to find respite here. From what the Earthen have said, the Nerubians have been their enemy for millennia, but haven't come to the Island of Dorn in force as far back as any of them can remember. The Nerubians have caught us all unprepared.
Magni, how are you feeling?
How I look, to be honest. The shine has worn off of me, and of this speaker nonsense.
Nonsense? I thought being the speaker was...
An honor! Aye, until it wasn't. A song everywhere, and nary a peep for me. And now, dragged to the ends of the earth. And my family, too.
I can't offer you any comfort. I admit that I...
You're in the same boat, aren't you, lad? But the light seems a fairer master. I doubt it has left you truly, Anduin.
I could say the same of you and Azeroth. I don't think it's you. I think there is much we don't know.
That may be. But if I were you, I'd enjoy my break from being a king and savior of the world. Figure yourself out. Rest.
My relationship with the light is not like yours to Azeroth. But I can see what you mean.
It's interesting, because they are kind of both in the same boat. Magni has lost his connection to Azeroth, which meant a lot to him. I mean, he used that connection to save the world over and over again at Azeroth's behest. And same with Anduin, who has always, since a young boy, been taught that the light was sort of one with him. Though I think he now sees that he used the light, like he used it, and now that that connection is gone, he feels somewhat abandoned by it, perhaps, as Magni does about Azeroth. It's kind of sad, but I hope these two figure out what's going on. The inn seems solemn despite it being full of people. No matter where the dwarves are from, it seems that ale always follows. Oh, this is a nice little cozy place, though. And it seems like these people are very, very much caring for others, even though they are not quite as connected to us as they are to the earth. I wonder, will it allow me to... No, it won't. That's unfortunate. Some NPCs and stuff you can aid by healing them, but it doesn't seem like it'll allow me to do it here. I don't know why, but this character that I made, Colonia, I felt a connection with her character more than I have with other characters in a long time. So it feels nice to have that kind of connection with the character again. Maybe it's just the hype of the new expansion, but it just feels different.
The entire isle is under attack.
Entirely.
Praise the Titans, you are safe, Mayrand.
Oh my god! Look at that bird! That bird is beautiful! Oh, I want this customization for my bird so bad. Look at how gorgeous she is. Wow. I love this bird. I have heard of Nerubian attacks all over the island, from Golgrin's Reach to the Unbound Territory. What does it all mean?
Were it not for the Storm Riders, the city may have fallen. We need the Council's direction.
Man, I wish giant birds were just a thing like this in real life. Now, there's some big birds in real life, but I think what most people want out of an animal companion is just that, companionship, a sort of intelligent understanding that doesn't need to be spoken in words. At least that's how I've always felt. But these are some beautiful birds. I love these birds. I'm gonna take a picture of me with these birds. I've got to show my friends later. They're gonna be happy for me that I found beautiful birds already. My friends are just like that. Let's see, I need one more quest location done. And it looks like up there is where we're heading. Foundation Hall. Oh, this place is so cool. This is their council room, though a couple of the seats are empty. That's interesting. But yeah, let's talk to the person we need to talk to while we're here.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Seems like our new currency is resonance crystals, formed by the energies of the world soul, interacting with the stone in and beneath Kaz-Algar. These revered objects are used to purchase rewards unlocked from renown. Let's take a look-see. That is a cape, it seems. We got another cape here. Some shoulder plates. Ooh, I like them. I like them a lot. I like them. We got some training stuff. A pet rock sheep. That's awesome. Let's see. Some more shoulders, which also look good. Their new armor always just blows things. Oh, we can get this as a mount. Awesome. And a cinder bee. Ooh, look at them. That is cool. Yes, Renown 23, yeah. Pretty high up there in the Renown track. They're all so polite. I like these dwarves.
Very good to meet you.
Let's see, Belgrim's vigilance has kept us safe all these years, but today we need help.
We must talk
I hate
later.
to admit it, but we have been caught unprepared by the Nerubians. Our processes focused on sustaining Dornogal and declining population. Stormlord Belgrim's stalwart pride has kept him and the Storm Riders capable fighters, but they are already stretched thin, and they are not builders. The Coreway's damage surpasses our ability to fix it, but that was not always so. I suppose if you wish to understand, you must learn more about us. Learn from Merrick's about the Council of Dornogal.
Must go. Apologies.
Tell me about the Council of Dornogal.
I have the Titans uplifted 4 wards. The Council Ward, the Storm Ward, the Stone Ward, and the High Speaker. To keep the edicts and build the Coreway and its fortress, Dornogal. But the Titans left, and the machines stopped. The Unbound abandoned the edicts, and the High Speaker retreated to the Ringing Deeps. And now, the machine speakers are cut off from us, and we have no means to fix the Coreway.
Well, maybe the dwarves and gnomes can help you out.
Conversation initiated.
We are fractured in half, and now our purpose is being tested. Titans give us strength.
Very well.
Then it seems long past time you stood united. We need to find this Edelgon, rebuild ye Coreway, and take care of the Nerubians once and for all.
That's Moira. What a gal. She has united councils of dwarves before. She can do it again. I believe in her.
Let's get down to business then.
With me down Anduin weakened and Illyria now to be nowhere to be found. It is up to us, Colonia, to clear the way for Thrall and Jaina's army if we hope to strike back at the Nerubians and Xalatath. But we cannae get to the Nerubians without the Corway, and we cannae repair the Corway without the Earthen's help. If Merix thinks this Delagon and her Unbound are the only ones that can fix the Corway, then we need to find her. Time to sharpen me smile and put on me diplomat hat? Are you with me, Colonia? Absolutely.
If this Edelgon can fix the Corway, we should seek her out. I'm willing to be a liaison, if ye be willing to speak with her.
You are correct. Stormward, new directive. Take them to Freywold Village.
I will comply. Follow me.
It's interesting. They're like androids almost. Before I do this, I want to complete the quests that are here, because there are 4 of them, and it would be very interesting to see just what they have for us. Oh, beautiful. It's storming out. I love it. Interesting. Why are these falcons highlighted? It's a giant D10. Oh,
What is your command?
Hello, Outlander. Do you want to know about news from the outside the city? The Crossroads is a key place for Earthen to exchange information and goods, no matter their allegiances or edicts. My friend Bondaz unofficially maintains the square. He would be delighted to see you in person. I'm sure he has already heard 100 different stories about how you and the Outlanders made it to our isle.
We will continue speaking later.
Absolutely. Let's see, let's focus our well, I mean, it seems like there's a lot, but let's focus our efforts on this quest for now. We'll do them one at a time. I am shaking with excitement. This place is so cool. I need to get me a better CPU at some point. It seems like my CPU is having a hard time with all this.
Do you have a query?
An Outlander. You are real, just like the others have stopped by. There are so many of you, I can't believe my eyes. I know everything about the Isle, but could not have fathomed this.
Return if you wish to speak again.
Seems like there's plenty of quests to be done around here. This note is nailed into the post with a small chitinous plate. For crimes impeding the edicts of Dornagal, the council has deemed a reward be yielded to anyone who slays the chitinous beast known as Stickar. A sample of Stickar's armor is attached. If you are unable to damage it, you are urged to carry on in the duties and leave this task to another. All right. That is actually interesting that they left a piece of his armor, like, theirs. Like, this is a waste of your time if you can't even damage his armor.
Closer, Outlander.
Eterica grumbles as you approach. Ground is shaking. 'Tis no good. Troubles are awakening in the elements again. Stirs rot in them. Danger to us all. Bring them to heal and give it its heart here. Only then the Earthen can begin to heal. Only then can Eterica do her duties.
Tend your own garden.
Tell me, what drives
Greetings,
you?
Outlander. My name is Urtigo, and I am a caretaker, Gorgon's apprentice at the Morning Rise Memorial Site. The mischievous candlelit kobolds have overrun Morning Rise, and we seek assistance. Would you meet me at Fallside Outpost? It is just to the north of here. I will be able to tell you more once we arrive.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
You find a small yet heavy leather-bound package on the road with an attached label. Gundergaz Courier Express. Expedited to Harvester Farney. Durgaz Cabin. Open with care. Contains volatile elemental minerals. Alright. Goodness. I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to get some food in me. But we will be back. Let me go ahead and switch to my break screen really quick. I will get some food really quick in me, and then I will be back as soon as possible. I don't know why I'm so hungry. I ate earlier, but I guess it wasn't enough. Be right back. Thank you all for your patience. All right, I'm back with my food, and now I just gotta eat, and then I will be ready. Thank you all so much again for your patience. All right, I'm back now. Thank you all again for your patience. I'm gonna go ahead and re-post my stream announcement. There we go. Need a quick drink. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take care of that guy first, and then we'll work our way in a sort of zigzag configuration. This looks like a place where there would be another quest. Is there? No? Okay. Well, we'll wait for this guy to respawn then, and we'll give him a good fight. I was thinking surely you wouldn't take this long to respawn, considering they're a quest guy, but hey. There he is! To war! Damn! We kicked his ass! Ooh, a rare spawn. Looks to be underground. Even lower than this. Looks like I got here just in time. Looks like there's an even lower level. Ooh. Crafting reagents. Nice. Alright. Let's head on out. There's our new reputation tracker. Let's see. Down here, it looks like I can't mount up, so it looks like I'm fighting my way back up. It's a cool cave. Normally, caves in the game are just like cookie cutter versions of other caves in the game, but not these. These are beautiful. It's got a similar helix design of Hello, Chester. It's got a similar helix design of some of the other caves in World of Warcraft, but the way they did it feels way better. How are you doing, Chester? Why am I a paladin? Because I believe in the ways of the light and justice. Totally. I'm a bird. That's just how birds are, you know? Totally enigmatic, or whatever the word is. Oh, I'm not. I'm not. Birds are inherently evil aligned. Yeah, you know. Oh, bismuth! Cool. Bismuth typically isn't a metal I would think of when it comes to making things, but hey. Ooh, a rich bismuth. Nice. I need to put these on my toolbar. Oh, where are they at? Where's my professions tab at? Ah, there it is. It's in a separate place now. Blacksmithing and mining journal. So I can't do mining specializations until I reach mining level 25. Haven't played since Shadowlands proved to be as bad as everyone feared. Yeah, no, Shadowlands was really bad, but Dragonflight was really good. At least in my opinion. You'll hear, you know, different things from different folks. Some people think it was a little bit slow, but I felt Dragonflight was really nice. As I said, I can't do much for Shalehoof without that underclay. That's the substrate for the salve. Well, can't you do something with the earth elementals that did this to him? Or what about that sleeping mountain giant in my pond? Legion started pretty fun, but became trash. BFA started okay, became trash. Shadowlands started really fun and with all the vampire stuff. And then the Jailer thing was just profoundly nothing. No, Jailer was terrible. But I don't know. Dragonflight felt like it was consistently entertaining throughout the whole thing. Well, Smoke the Hive, you found it. I can't believe the courier just lost my package. We've been waiting on this to help with Shalehoof's leg. Mixed with fire honey, this stuff should patch him up right quick. When the TLDR was, you just lost all hope in expansions being good past patch 1. Fair. That is a very fair assessment. I know a lot of people lost faith in World of Warcraft because of what they did. Remulus, magnificent aren't they? One of the finest elemental beasts on the Isle. The bad news is they're not immune to injury. Poor Shellhoof here was attacked by awakened elementals in Fairney's Pond. The good news is that we all we need to tend to him. We just need to mix the clay found with some fire honey and slap it on Shellhoof's hawk. Ready? Got a random outsider, gonna get a random outsider to heal my ram? Absolutely I am. Colonia, let's start by crushing up the clay you brought over on that anvil. Sounds good. Aw, well thank you, Chester, I appreciate it. Never answered my question about dealing with the mountain giant or his elemental friends. As I was starting to say, the earth elementals and mountain giants aren't exactly friends, Fairney. Besides, the giant's sleeping. Well, sleeping for now anyway. It could wake up though. Oh, bring that honey over to the clay colonia. Sleeping or not, seems that those recent tremors have shaken up my pond and there's elementals all over my waterfall. I'm not exactly keen to just wait for that giant rock and the rest of the waterfalls to just wake up. I suppose waking him up on our terms might be the better solution instead of letting the elementals annoy him out of his slumber. And exactly how do you propose we do that? Well, aren't you just a natural with the elements? Ever thought about making a career out of it? Say, since you're not afraid of getting messy, why don't you help us with the Farnese problem? Before we go and wake up a slumbering mountain giant, it's probably best we get an idea for how deeply asleep he is. Though, if the Nubians burrowing up didn't wake him up, I'm not sure what will. Take these earth shards and plant them on the waterfalls and hills around the lake. Once we've got them set up, I'll be able to get a reading of the giant's health. Meet us on the bank of the pond down the hill, Colonia, just across that bridge. You got it! This new place seems very beautiful, though. Oh! Alright. One more at the top of the waterfall. And then back down again. Once you place the tremor stones, I'll be able to read the signals they send through the earth. They should allow me to get a feel for what condition that fella is in before we go waking it up. And by we, of course, I mean you. I have placed the tremor stones. Oh no. Can you both feel it? The giant's pulse. The poor lad's wounded, I think. Wounded? Well, that calms my beast. Let's just hope it passes quickly and quietly, right? Pass quickly. We haven't seen mountain giants in eons, and you want the first one we see to find to pass quickly. The mountain giant's got a weak heartbeat. Poor lad's likely been disturbed from a deep slumber with all these elementals breaking off from the falls. Fortunately, the pair of us are experts in healing elementals and elemental adjacent life forms, aren't we? If the salve can work on earthen and rock rams, it can work on mountain giants. Remember when we used that clay and the fire honey to patch up Shellhoof? Let's do that again, but bigger. Problem is we've run out of clay, but fortunately with all the recent seismic activity, a whole avalanche of elementals have been roused out of the Tupor and are clashing with the eastern beach. Bring me wet elementally charged silt to use as a restorative substrate. If Harmut wants to patch the sleeping boulder up and get him out of my pond, I'm all for it. Unfortunately, we used the last of my stores of fire honey on Shellhoof's wound. I haven't had time to harvest any from the Cinderwold with all these elementals running amok. Head on down to the wold's edge and bring us some honey. You're going to need a lot. Alright, time to choose our hero talent. Whoa! let's see. Herald of the Sun. Heralds of the Sun develop a deep bond with the Sun and solar energies, using it to burn enemies and cauterize allies' wounds. They can manifest potent solar rays fully connected to the light. Templars stop at nothing to bring justice to the wicked. They call down hammers of light and unleash devastating combinations of physical and holy attacks to vanquish their enemies. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's see. Divine Toll grants up to 100% increased damage to your next 3 judgments when striking one enemy. This amount is reduced by 20% for each additional target struck. Hammer of Light instantly calls down 2 Empyrean hammers on your target when it's cast. After casting Hammer of Light, you call down an Empyrean hammer on a nearby target every 2 seconds for 8 seconds. When Empyrean Hammer critically strikes, 100% of its damage is dealt to nearby enemies. Enemies hit by this effect deal 5% reduced damage for 8 seconds. I think this one, Shake the Heavens, will be the first one we get. Alright. And just like that, we have started our journey to level 80 with our first level. Alright, looks like we're going on down by the shores. There's skywriting glyphs around here? Well, let's see if I can find it. Ah, there it is. Cool. It's just for an achievement, it seems. Ooh. Great energy courses through the silt. Man, this place is gorgeous. I love the lighting and what they've done with it. It just feels a lot different. The clouds look a lot different. This place is just so different. Oh wait, these aren't the guys I'm supposed to be after. I like the gravel texture they went with for this stuff. Kind of reminds me of places I've actually been. It's odd how small things like that can really just awaken memories. Whew, I'm exhausted. Ooh, another mining spot. Let's go and grab that really quick. Looks like more bismuth. They may have limited the amount of these nodes that'll pop up for early access also. So that's something I should probably keep in mind. There we go. Let's see. We need the fire honey next. Oh, yeah, there we go. Coalesced living honey, huh? That's a new kind of elemental. Sounds sweet. Although unrefined, this enormous chunk of fire honey is extremely hot. Let's check inside the cave, because I'm curious if there's anything in here I can have. Doesn't look like it, but it does look like for the next herbalist that comes along, there will be something. I think I'm gonna make one of my Drakthir a tailor. Ooh, another rich bismuth deposit. Oh, cool. That must be no, it's, wow. That's a mount I've never seen before. What is it called? Bound Blizzard. I have to look at that. Oh, yeah. Ah, I see. Ooh. That's some cool stuff. Right, mount. Bound Blizzard. Liz. Oh, it's a promotional item. Okay, that's why I don't see a lot of them. Mind yourself in my forest. Cinder bees are dangerous, but we rely on them for honey, the honey that they produce for our mead. You found this off a what? A living honey at... Farney stops her sentence before lowering her voice. Let's keep all mention of living fire honey between us. Harmit might get distracted and run off into danger if we tell him. By combining living sand and water, we can create an elemental silt that mimics the underclay's healing properties, or at least something that comes close to it. Isn't elemental fusion fascinating? Can you feel the energy in the silt between your fingers, Colonia? That charge that hums through it. Isn't it exhilarating? Doesn't it make you feel one with the earth and the mountains? Harmit squeezes the silt in his thick, stony fingers. By the Coreway, this stuff packs a punch. Combining a healing silt with molten fusion properties of fire honey has given us a salve that could wake a whole mountain, which is exactly what you'll do. Take this mixture over to our wounded friend in Farney's pond and slap it on his hide. It should be enough to wake him up and alleviate any soreness. Hopefully, anyway. The tremor stones will maintain enough tension on the water to support you, Colonia. Are you sure this is going to work, Harmit? What if it wakes up and it's still hurt? In theory, it should work. This remedy works on earthen and gramoliths. Why not a mountain giant? Be curious, Farney. Alright, buddy boy. Gonna just slap this on here. You'll be as good as new. Whoa! Haha, it worked. It's awake. By the Shapers, he's magnificent. He is pretty cool. Harsha Fernie stares wide-eyed in stunned silence. Well, would you look at that? Thousands of years of slumbering at the base of a waterfall, and he wakes up without even a roar or a foot stomp. Ha! And Farney was worried. You did great with making that salve, Colonia. Both Farney and I owe you a big thanks. With our new friend looks thankful too. Oh, cool. Nice. And a new ring, which probably is not as good as mine. Nope, not even close. Pain no more. Little stones help. Wait, hold your honeycomb. Mountain giants can talk? Of course I can talk Farney. They're just like you and I. And yes, we helped. Fire and earth made the pain go away. The mountain giant rumbles as he looks between you and the earthen. It was mostly Colonia who helped. Speaking of which, do you have a name, big fella? Name? I forgot. Sleeping long time. Oh, do we know the feeling? Well, I'm Harmit, and this is Farney. Far me and Farmot. Oh, forget it. Close enough. This is so exciting. I've got a query full of questions to ask. Let's head up the path and chat. Harmit, don't you dare lead him to my farm if he tramples Shalehoof or steps on my hut. Follow me, big fella. Farmit's got a nice spot up the hill. The mountain giant offers a slow nod and of thanks towards you before following the earthen up the hill. That's pretty cool. Well, that's one place helped. There's also a bonus objective over here, it seems, so let's see if we can't do that as well. Ooh! Another... Ah! We gotta disrupt the kobolds, it seems. Kobold! Well, there's a kobold tunnel. No idea how to seal it, though. Oh, the kobold's got new models. Interesting. Oh, they got big moles now, too. Oh, goodness me. This appears to be some sort of graveyard. No wonder why they want us to stop these kobolds. I wonder, are these statues or are these just earthen that are no longer active? Oh, that's what that does. Oh, I've completed the objective. My duty as caretaker. I have to do it before I shut down. No, let me take care of the kobolds. It's the least I can do for you.
Welcome, Outlander.
You're here. Thank you for coming.
Our forged paths intertwine.
Huh? Do I know you? No? Good. My memory isn't what it used to be. I am Korgran, caretakers of the Morning Rise. A place for Unbound who are ready for their final shutdown. Those who come here are for their final moments do so to break their cycle and be remembered as Unbound. They choose to be. Unless your kind experiences stasis lock, as we do, I'm not sure what help I can give you.
May your choices return you here.
I can feel my energy reserves depleting. I will soon not be able to execute my duties. That is why I have Urtago here to take over. Before my systems grind to a halt, I must make sure Morning Rise is free of kobolds. They have invaded the memorial site I tend and plunder the unbound shrines and bodies that are there. Maybe it is good you are here. Maybe you may have the strength to help us. Please help Urtago rid the site of kobolds.
Our lives are our own.
Do you have the explosives? Don't worry, Corgran. I have more than enough. I just don't want you to return cracked and chipped. I'll be careful. I wouldn't want to leave you alone with no one to take care of you. Rock Wrecked. That is such a name. Alright. Let's go blow up some kobolds.
Speak freely.
Look at what these kobolds have done. Urtago sighs heavily. I am happy that Corgran hasn't seen this. He needs to rest and conserve his energy. That may stave off his shutdown a little longer. At least until we're finished here.
Returning to task.
Corgran still calls himself the caretaker, but I'm the one who has been taking care of Morning Rise for some time. I don't mind. Corgran is very kind, but the situation here has gotten away from me. We have some work ahead of us.
Follow no directives.
Take these gifts and place them by the past caretakers. Each is a gift honoring their memory. I'd also like us to perform some light groundskeeping to at least maintain the site. Unfortunately, what these kobolds are doing to the memorials will take us weeks to fix. Please do what you can about the kobolds. It would be unwise to leave the gifts unguarded while they are still roaming the area.
Journey far and
we have to deal with these kobolds and place the gifts before we can move forward. Okie doke. This plaque looks older than the others, and so does the earthen standing above it. Even so, the cracks on his head and belt seem recent, as do missing parts of his leg and gems. In remembrance of caretaker Radok, struck down while protecting Morning Rise from Nerubians, he was beloved by all his sector. Known as a brave fighter, he was no fiercer than when he played his favorite card game, Resonance. There will always be an empty chair for him at his sector's gaming table. A true gamer. Oh, that was cool. Let's see what this one says. This shutdown earthen has noticeable damage all over his body. There is new damage on his left arm where the gems are missing from his bracers. In remembrance of caretaker Oakden, known by his unit of friends for striking a victorious pose when he won an argument, may he rest victoriously as well. Ooh, rare spawn. Ooh, he's a high level rare spawn. Really wish he would stop turning around. Oh, I can't heal him, he's Horde! Can take the heat off of him for a moment, though. Nice! Alright, let's go turn in our quest.
What path brought
Look what
you
these.
here?
I'm amazed how much damage the kobolds have done to the site. So many shut down Earth and desecrated. I know that I'm not yet the head caretaker, but I take full responsibility for this. I should have asked for the mantle of caretaker long ago when Kogran started to show the first signs of memory overwrite and stasis lock.
Our lives are our own.
It looks like the kobolds have taken gems and other body parts off these shut down earthen. Abominable. Find where the kobolds are holding their plunder and bring it back to me so I can return it to its rightful place later. This vandalism will not go unchecked.
May all paths be open to you.
Desecrating a memorial site is one of our greatest taboos in earthen society. This site is a window to our past, into our memories, and a place of self-reflection where we can commune with those who are no longer here. Still, so many of these kobolds infest Morning Rise. For their crimes, kobolds deserve the harshest punishment. They must be culled even further.
May your choices return.
Ooh. Even when idle, the wrath of the storm hums and snaps beneath its surface. Combine 10 crackling shards to create the storm vessel that may free a Lernira from her prison. Interesting. I have no idea who that is. Gems, body parts, and equipment that were broken off and looted from shut down earthen. Just need to kill 2 more kobolds.
Communication in...
This infestation is worse than I thought. I didn't want to escalate this, but I see no other way. These kobolds must learn their lesson and never come back.
Follow no directives.
What were you able to find? Were you able to find their plunder? Thank you for doing this. Urtago nods to herself with confirmation as she examines the items. I'm relieved, but this is much more work to do.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
I was not made as an earthen of the sword, nor one who calls for violence. That is the domain of the Storm Riders. What these kobolds did is frowned upon, not just by us, the Unbound, but by everyone in earthen society. I am not proud that we had to kill them, but we had to stop them by any means.
Our lives are our own.
Now that we landed a mighty blow, it is time we make sure that we block their tunnels so they cannot come back. Remember the stuff that Korgran asked about. Explosive sticks, his recipe. I have brought enough to shake a mountain. More than enough for the kobolds. Help me show these kobolds that we will fight for what is ours so they will never come back.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
Korgran's house made explosive brew. You were told that it can shake a mountain. Known kobolds, they will have several workmasters or leaders running this raid. Find and eliminate these so-called workmasters. The rest of them will get disorganized, forget why they are here, and hopefully leave us alone.
Journey far and safe.
Gotta wait for this kobold to respawn really quick. Seems we've gotten quite a bit of loot since we got here. I'm sure some of these weapons will likely sell for quite a bit in the auction house this early on. Alright, that's one taken care of. Oh, crafting reagent, huh? Wanted to make sure they could get a tag into. I, Caretaker Dorgand, wish to join my fused, Caretaker Natar, in my final shutdown. I could not bear the thought of a life renewed and reassigned if I awakened again, someday within the machine. May the empty chasm you left in my chest be filled now that we are together in oblivion. May this act be known to be my choice to pursue true freedom and release from the cycle that was forced on Aspire Titan overlords. Mourn my passing, but rise to freedom. Interesting. I, Caretaker Natar, unbound, wish to follow Kriegval's path to unshackle the bonds given to me by the Titans. Here will be my rest, my place of final shutdown. This is my choice, my last stand. May you remember me as I was, and for what I can become. Mourn my passing, but rise to freedom. So it seems like not all of them really agreed that they should be subject to the Titans, which is interesting.
A new experience.
Haha, what did I tell you? I felt the tremors from back here.
May all paths be open to you.
Eliminating the minds behind the operation will buy us more time if and when the kobolds decide to do this again. Unfortunately, there's still one more kobold brain that we have missed until now.
May your choices return you here.
While you were dealing with the tunnels and the workmasters, I saw a peculiar kobold go into the cave to the northwest. The kobolds seemed to respect him more than the others, calling him Grand Heister Bach and offering him the food you call cheese. This makes me think he is the real mastermind. If that kobold is in fact real, ward of his operation, then we should take the opportunity to strike him down. I will meet you at this cave.
Journey far and safe.
Let's see, I will go ahead and meet that. This cave is the cave I told you about. He is just inside. Alright, well. A very kobold-looking den, for sure. Kobold cheese. This cheese is beyond age. It is the quintessence of age. The mold on it is alive and looking deep into your eyes and down into your soul. Perhaps it is best to leave this slice of cheese to the kobolds. Ruined.
Our forged paths intertwine.
I can't believe it got this far. It is done. So much death. I am glad this is over. Meet me back in Fallside Outpost. I hope Corgran is alright. Mind if I do? Crystallized bismuth, huh? Interesting. Ooh, there's our elemental overload, which is very nice. Morning Rise is a sad place and not where I would like to have my final shutdown. But Morning Rise is the traditional place for final shutdowns. Did we become unbound from the Titans just to become bound by traditions? I am happy to see you, Colonia. I feel my inner workings grinding, and that's a sign of anxiety. Corgran nears his shutdown with every passing moment. And then this place will be under my care. It is a lot of responsibility, but I believe I am ready for it.
Our lives are our own.
I have often walked the path between the outposts and Morning Rise Memorial Site. I can recognize the ruts made by my heavy steps, same as those who came before me. But as an Unbound, I wanted to be free of traditions that locked me into performing the same duties day to day. I chose to be a caretaker, but I wish I had wandered the Isle more. I didn't really know how much time I had left. I would much rather shut down by the ocean southeast of here. There is a lovely spot there I have wandered too often. Or alas, maybe Urtago is right. I am just a crumbling earthen who is losing their pebbles.
Returning to town.
Before I shut down, I must craft an item that is meaningful to me. As a stonebound, I worked the mines. I had a lantern I made and used until I lost it in a collapse. I became unbound shortly after. I wish to forge a new lantern to guide my way through these final moments. The lantern was made of an ore that I found in small amounts around this area. I used a charged core in the lantern. You can find them in the far stormfangs that roam these hills. Gather the materials and I will forge the lantern.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
There's one more thing I must do before my shutdown. An unbound master of a profession bestows their apprentice with their knowledge and expertise. And experience. It is a ceremonial tradition that is rather symbolic than spiritual in nature. I will set the forge for your return. Ooh. Cool. Not as good as what I have, but It is still you. This odd organ replaces the creature's heart and emits a faint energy that even after the creature has died. Ah, interesting. This clump of unrefined ore protrudes from the earth. It is cold to the touch and surprisingly light in weight. Nope, couldn't make it in time. Oh well. Like the big hammer. Otago, these written words are my memoir, indicating my will and wish to follow the path of Kriegwald, like many Unbound have done before. This is my request for a final shutdown. It is my choice, my decision, and the last chain I shatter to become truly free of the Titan's grasp. I know that when time comes, you will honor it and grant me my final moment of peace. I do have one wish that is outside of our traditional course for a final shutdown. I wish to be left by the shore in the place I travel to when I need some time for myself. I am aware that is not what we do, but I implore you to consider it when the time comes. Do not worry when it does. Morning Rise would be in good hands. Your hands. I'm assuming that's a typo. May you forge your path as well. Hordrun.
What path brought you here?
I can feel it. It's like a shadow hanging at the edge of my memory. It is growing, encroaching on me. It is like a dark fog that shadows parts of who I was to who I am. My body, it is hard to move, but there is work to be done. I do love making things. I was stonebound. Did I tell you that? We used to tend the buildings in the city. I can take joy in making the lantern. Yes, the lantern.
Journey far.
Have you gotten the materials I asked for? This will do nicely. Now, hopefully I can remember how to forge a lantern.
May all paths be open to you.
Before its shutdown, we Earthen would descend to the awakening machine below and renew our cycle. But now, even if that was still working, I would see my cycle broken and be remembered as I am. Corgran lets out a deep sigh. These hands look strong, but they become heavier with each passing moment. The stiffness in my wrists and elbows will not let me carry the items to the forge. Please add the right material to the forge as I call them out.
Follow no directives but your own.
I am ready. That's not Orin. Wait. Or. It used to be easy. She hand me a charged core. You're a great helper, Colonia. Need more heat, toss in some coals. Coal. It's getting hard to concentrate. Need more heat, toss in some coals. What am I making? Oh, right, the lantern. Would you please hand me a charged core? Wait, who are you? Oh, Colonia, wasn't it? Or...
Welcome, Outlander.
Is it... It looks right. I can't remember. But this lantern is absolutely magnificent.
May all paths be open to you.
This lantern is perfect. Enough of this. It is time. I can feel my memory clouding. We have to get going. Urtago is waiting for us. They will join us on my final journey to Morning Rise, where we will conduct a ceremony. Corgran forces a smile. It is nothing fancy, I promise. As I said, it is more symbolic than anything else. My head feels heavy. What was I doing again? Oh, right. Meeting Urtago.
Journey far and safe.
Oh, I feel... I need to meet... Yeah, outside. Are you here to request my services as caretaker? No, where did... What? Huh? What is happening? Corgran, are you alright? What? Who are you? How do you know my name? It's me, Urtago. Please, you are confused. No, I don't know you. Leave me alone. Corgran, stop. You'll deplete yourself into shutdown.
Communication in...
Colonia, we have to find Corgran. If he keeps on exerting himself, he will shut down in the middle of nowhere. And it's not safe for him to be out in this condition. He would be easy prey for Stormfangs and even kobolds.
Follow no directives.
This is horrible. I knew I should have been keeping a closer eye on him. Confusion is the last symptom before shutdown. Our memory is finite and starts overwriting. The more an Earthen exerts themselves, the faster their energy depletes and they lose memories. Corgran must be scared not knowing where he is. Maybe not even who he is. I'm such a boulderhead. Colonia, please. I think I saw him go to the east into the trees. Meet me there up the road.
May all paths be open to you.
Hope we can get to Corgran on time. Corgran, where are you? There must be something we can do. Maybe start by looking for tracks. Corgran's lantern. The lantern's charged core illuminates the area with cool shades of blue. On the bottom side of the card saying, maybe Corgran, a dear friend. I know that lantern. Is it my lantern?
Tell me what drives you.
Yes, I remember you. We worked together, didn't we? You are, Corgren pauses and taps his right temple. His eyes squint as he tries to remember your name. Colonia. Yes, Colonia. What was I talking about? Why are we here? I remember now. I wanted to craft a lantern so it can guide me when I'm lost. You helped me make it, but I don't recognize you. Everything is cloudy. I can't think. There was another... I can't remember her name. Her name is Urtago. She is waiting for you.
Our lives are our own.
Waiting, you say, for me. It must be important.
Our forged paths intertwine.
I can feel the buildup of pressure at my core. You outsiders call it sadness. It is hard for me to see Corgren like this.
Returning to task.
Were you able to find any sign of Corgren?
Let's commit our meeting
Oh
to
no,
memory.
Corgren's condition is sliding downhill fast. Showing him the lantern was a good idea. Thank you for guiding him back to me.
May your choices return you here.
An unbound earthen can't return to the Coreway, so we have Morning Rise. But looking at Corgren, remembering our last conversation before, I may not be the Morning Rise caretaker just yet, but with Corgren's condition, it falls to me to be in charge. As Unbound, we made our rules and traditions, so what if he doesn't want to stand at Morning Rise? If a seaside memorial is what caretaker Corgren wants, that's what he gets. Colonia, meet me at the shore to the southeast of here.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
Come, Corgren. It's time to go. Who are you? Where are we going? It's me, Urtago. We are going to the shore. Oh, do I like the shore? Yes, it is your favorite spot to give yourself time to think. Time. Oh, pickaxe. It's a pivot, a pickaxe shovel. Can I use that as profession equipment? Nah, I didn't think so. Would have been cool. Iron Claw. Ooh. Let's try that overloading. Crystalline portal, huh? Ah, it took me to another place, even closer to my quest. Amazing.
Speak freely. No direct.
Corgren's journey is close to its end. I need to do a few things to prepare, but I don't want to do any of them. I keep thinking if I don't, maybe he will be here for longer. But I know it's time for him to go.
May your choices return.
He enjoyed the walk, but it has taken a heavy toll on him. Corgren barely recognizes me now.
Our lives are our own.
As Unbound caretakers, we have a tradition for when a master bequeaths their mantle to their apprentice. Figuratively, of course. To do that, Corgren will need a horn. He would then face me, blow the horn, and the sound signifies his passing the mantle to the Morning Rise caretaker me. I saw shell horns to the west of here. I would be thankful if you could bring me several of their horns. I will choose one that is suitable.
Follow no directives but your own.
The Unbound have a symbolic ceremony of cleansing. We perform it before a shutdown. It is a symbolic process of purification. For it, we need to gather Ashen Fold, a flower that grows around the aisle. We waft the smoke of the burned flowers through the fissures and cracks in our bodies to symbolically remove impurities. We are then ready to embrace our final moments. Ertago looks at Corgrind with a hand on her chest. Her face falls.
Returning to task. Goodbye.
Given all that's been going on with me lately, this is a hard quest to do. A light layer of gray pollen covers these flowers. The slightest touch of wind spreads the pollen, making it look like the spread of ashes. The rings on the horn tell the age of the shell horn. It's smooth, durable, and will make a beautiful, high-quality instrument. Seems like the weather shifts here a lot. It's kind of nice to have variable weather. Hiya, Paige. Welcome on in. It is early access. We're out in Kaz Elgar, starting our journey. Yeah, I understand, but thank you for dropping on by at least. Thank you, Paige. I appreciate it.
Tell me, what drives you?
Remember, the horns must be in pristine condition.
May all paths be
These are
open to
beautiful.
you.
I feel sorry for the shell horns, but there are many of them around.
Journey far and safe.
Do you have the flowers, Colonia?
Returning to task.
Thank you, Colonia.
Goodbye.
I will prepare them for the ritual.
May all paths be open to you.
It is time for the ceremony, Colonia. Please place the bowl of ashen folds by Corgrin and then hand him the horn. Once the ceremony concludes, I will be the new caretaker. Then I will have to say a final farewell to my friend. Horgren will shut down peacefully, knowing we were here by his side in the place he loved most. Something I wish and hope to have when it is my time. My core is mud, but it is a great honor to stand here with him and with you.
Let's commit our meeting to memory.
Speak freely.
This place,
No
the sound of the
directive
waves, the sand under my feet, it's bringing together what shards of memories I have left. But there are so many memories I've lost. My inception, my first wanderings of this land. Urtago's right. There's no other place I would rather shut down than here in the waves.
Follow no directives but your own.
I, Corgren. I, Corgren, bestow the title of caretaker of Morning Rise on you. I, Urtago, receive the title with honor.
What path brought you here?
What an honor it is to be here, to be present at such an event. You were part of it, and I know deep inside him, somewhere within Corgren's core, there will always be a living memory of you, Lilia. Thank you.
Journey far and safe.
I always liked this spot. I always wondered what was beyond these shores. Here the ocean will erode my body and take me over the dark sea. My lantern will light the way. Rest, Corgren. Goodbye, friend. Corgren stands in the shallows, his once warm eyes now locked in a gaze of wonder at the horizon as his lantern sways with the gentle ocean breeze. A small ornate plaque hangs on the lantern. It reads, "Here stands Caretaker Corgren in his final shutdown. May his forever rest not be dictated by tradition, but rather by choice. Caretaker Urtago."
Welcome, Outlander.
It is done. Now it is my time to take care and face the upcoming challenges of Morning Rise. I will miss Corgren. I think this is going to be my new think through spot when I need a zephyr of fresh air to clear my head, or when I will need a listening ear.
Our lives are our own.
I am now the caretaker of Morning Rise. At last, I feel the weight of this new responsibility on my shoulders. It is a great honor, but one I must prepare for myself. Please help me complete one final task, and then I will be ready. Meet me back at Fallside Outpost.
May your choices return you here.
With Corgren's shutdown, I am the caretaker of Morning Rise. The Unbound will look to me to protect their legacies. It is a duty I must uphold alone. But before you go, please help me one more time. Meet me back at Fallside Outpost.
Communication in...
There is one last task I must execute to formally become the new caretaker. I would appreciate your help. Please take one of our new memorial placards and heat it in the forge. You can quench it in the oil basin outside to temper it. Afterward, my name must be inscribed on the placard. It is an ancient tradition, one that I intend to uphold. I am ready to help.
Follow no directives but
Before I
your
told you, I had
own.
mostly assumed Corgren's directives, but now I see that is not true. Ah. I did the work, but never bore the burden. That was Corgan. I thought his strength was part of his directive, but now I know it is something I must learn. Corgan went into stasis young, for our standards. I wonder if it was because the duty weighed upon him. I may need an assistant soon as well.
Ah, a new experience.
A memorial placard inscribed with Atrago's name. It is an honor to be caretaker, but also a dutiful burden. This memento is a reminder of what our work means, of what we truly preserve.
Our forged paths intertwine.
You brought Corgan peace in his final moments, and now you have helped me fill his absence. Your aid will not be forgotten.
May all paths be open to you.
Damn. My chest hurts. I think I will be flying back to the main city. Did I level up again? I didn't even notice. Crusader Strike, Hammer of Wrath, and Blade of Justice extend the duration of Shake the Heavens by 1 second. Alright, head on back to the main city. What's this? It's for crafting orders. Oh, no, it's all good. Glad that you, are here, for sure. Let's see. Let's do this quest really quick, I think. Hello, greetings, and welcome to the Crafters Enclave. According to Market Reeve Vokgrit, we are now operating with the Artisans Consortium to accommodate the needs of both the Earthen and the Outlanders. Please speak to our Ardren or Hordaz to view the in-place crafting orders.
My directive is to serve you. Return and peruse my inventory again.
You'd want some ore. So, you are a blacksmith. You should have mentioned that earlier. Let me send you to Darren, a blacksmith of great renown, who has her shop within the forge grounds. I will mark it on your map. Darien has her very own blacksmith's table where you can review, edit, craft, and deliver works orders from public lists and personal contacts like friends and guildmates. If you are lucky, you might come across an order from a renowned person that offers some extra rewards, or so I hear. Ugh, my chest hurts. I am pleased that we are able to further our directives together. Alright, I do not have a blacksmith's hammer. Let me see if I can't find, oh my gosh. I think people have been testing out whether or not it kills you, and I'm guessing the answer is a resounding yes. Is there a vendor here that can give me a blacksmith's hammer? Doesn't look like it. I'll have to acquire a blacksmith hammer somewhere else. Incident report? Hour since workplace accident 0. I wonder if it'll actually keep track of it. Oh my gosh. Ah, tools trader right over here.
Speak and be heard.
I need a mining pick and a blacksmith's hammer.
May the Titans carve your path.
Oops. There we go. Okay, let's see. Alright. I think that is probably where I'm going to go ahead and end off for today. It's been a long one, a rough one. I'm nice and ready to take a break and let my heart calm down a bit. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and let you continue this adventure with Ukitsu, who is also playing the early access, so give them a bird up for me. And until tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST, I've been Rika Bird, and I hope y'all have enjoyed your flight.